Hi, my name is Jim Stephen. I'm president of Weber Stephen Products Company, and I'd like to welcome you to our backyard cookout. Our aim is to give people around the globe the world's best barbecue experience. Over the next 15 minutes, we're going to show you just how we're doing that. You're going to get a glimpse of our research and development and our production. You're also going to meet some real Weber enthusiasts who have made Weber so successful. But first, let's take a brief look at Weber's wonderful history. In 1952, my father, George Stephen, invented something which dramatically changed the way people barbecue. He invented the Weber barbecue. George got the idea as a young man when he was making harbor buoys at Weber Brothers Metal Works. One day, he cut a buoy in half and put legs under the bottom half. Then he cut the top off the buoy and shaped it like a lid and put a handle on it. The classic Weber barbecue was born, and the rest is history. Dad and a salesman traveled all over the United States to demonstrate the new invention. People were amused the first time they saw the Weber barbecue, but once they tasted the food cooked on it, they stood in line to buy their very own and take it home. The brilliant thing about Dad's barbecue was that it wasn't just a barbecue. It also functions as an oven. And because the barbecue is outside where the air is more humid, the food ends up being much juicier than you're used to. Together with his colleagues, Dad invented indirect barbecuing, which made it possible to barbecue almost any kind of food. Everyone wanted to try out this new way of barbecuing, and everyone was wild about it. The Weber barbecue soon spread from Chicago to all over the United States. A multitude of new models have been bringing joy to barbecuing aficionados ever since. The Weber barbecue has become an icon that is just as American as apple pie. But the first 50 years were only the beginning. The barbecue revolution is continuing, and Weber will be right there leading the way. As you can see, our grill has been set up for indirect cooking. I happen to like an intense smoky flavor, so to get that, I'm going to add a few chips to each of the two fires. While our chicken is roasting, let's go to the Weber R&D Center, where every grill and accessory is born. The War Room is the incubator for every new Weber product. Filming in this room is strictly forbidden, so please forget everything you see over the next few minutes. When we meet in the War Room, all ideas are welcome. There are no good or bad ideas, only ideas. But we are extremely critical about what products actually make it into the stores.
Welcome to the Weber War Room. We develop all of the new Weber products here. This is a very confidential place. We talk about many things in here, but only a few make it out to the marketplace. It's very much a team effort. We involve all functional groups within manufacturing, engineering, marketing, finance, and work together, have a lot of fun, and make successful business. He squeezes this and he snaps out into these and he locks it in with this. What's this material?
Less than 1 in 10 of all new products ever make it out of the War Room. And those that do face a very difficult time. They have to be tested in real-life situations.
Our laboratory has a large outdoor test facility. However, we also have rain and wind generating machines as well as a large walk-in freezer so we can simulate all sorts of extreme weather conditions for testing Weber grills.
Temperature for the damper on the European standard. Well, let's see.
And this is our model shop. This is where we hand fabricate all of the prototypes that are then used in our final testing in our engineering test laboratory and also for our focus group sessions with customers.
Hey, welcome to our focus group. We're so happy that you're able to take the time to help.
All new
Weber
products
develop
receive
new products.
extensive focus group testing. We ask consumers about product durability, reliability, design, many attributes that help us design the final product. We also go back to the videotapes and listen very carefully for hidden needs that consumers may not have expressed that well. That gives us guidance to build products that truly exceed the consumer's expectation. What do you think?
Oh, it's not that heavy. It's very good. It's very easy to lift.
Could you see yourself using this in different
The moment I
settings?
first saw the Weber Q drawings, I immediately knew that this was the new mobile barbecue that we were looking for.
Tailgating?
But I also knew it would be very difficult to make. So I told the developers, okay, just make a barbecue that cooks steaks. But they refused. Instead, they worked day and night to make this new Q have all the features and quality that we expect from a Weber.
Thank you from the bottom of Weber's heart, and we've got some refreshments out here for you. You've worked
And now
so
you would
hard.
think that the new Q was ready to go into the market, right? Not yet. Now it has to go through a rigorous torture test. Here in the test center kitchen, Edna rules. She seems harmless enough, but make no mistake, Edna is a tough lady. And if she says a grill doesn't cook, it doesn't cook. And the developers just have to go back to the drawing board.
I test every new grill to establish the correct amount of fuel for different kinds of food capacity, and weather conditions. I experiment until we know exactly how the grill should be constructed to perform perfectly at all times. Every grill is extensively tested, and all our instructions are triple tested to make sure they're easy to read and to follow. See, it's not only about how well the grill cooks, it is also about helping our consumers create the perfect cookout at all times.
After all these tests, we put our barbecues under even greater pressure, which my colleague Mike will tell you all about.
Yeah, you're right, Jim. It takes an 800-ton press to create the perfectly shaped lid or bowl. We mount almost all components at the factory so that our barbecues are easy to assemble. All dirt must be washed off so that the porcelain enamel adheres properly to the steel. We fire on the porcelain enamel at 850 degrees Celsius, about 1700 degrees Fahrenheit, so that it seals the steel and protects the barbecue against rust and heat for many years to come. We are happy every time our thorough inspectors find a fault. Why? Because it saves our retailers and consumers from having a bad experience. We pack assembly instructions and a cookbook with every barbecue, so you'll be a success from day one, and you can call yourself a real backyard hero.